because for you, it's just like anything else. Like you're very passionate about the future. You care about outer space. You care about where we're going as a culture. And I got a big question for you about that actually before at some point in this, because I realize I've never asked you this, and I think I should. But the thing is, like I think what happened was like it happens. I post stuff, right place, right time. And every once in a while, like right now, I'm starting a brand new platform. Very few people are watching. I can look at my views right now, and they're very small compared to what I was doing on the podcast. And I'm right, but I have faith that inevitably what's going to happen is I keep having different people. We talk about different things. It blows up, right? It just blows up, and it becomes something different. And I do feel like that's the future. But again, I have to work on it, right? It's not a question of
then it may or may not come, but when it comes, it will come to something that you didn't expect at all.
No, exactly. No.
I know people tell me that sex sells, and I say, no, Jupiter sells.
Oh, Jupiter sells. Oh no, passion sells, man. Passion sells. I mean, here's the thing, right? And this is the quick question. I want to actually ask you this. You have a hope for an optimistic future. So in your head, where would you like the future to go?
When would I like
you imagine the future all the time. So for you believe it like science fiction writers are romantics. We all are. No matter how bleak we might write sometimes, we're romantics. We have big hope for the future. So what's your hope? I've always actually wanted to ask you this.
Well, I don't know that we are going to have a optimistic future.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen, I think, probably, unless there is some kind of catastrophe, if you look at the trend, is that there are going to be some disruptive technologies that are going to change the world. In one way is I hope we will become a spacefaring civilization that will start to colonize Mars, the Moon, the asteroid belt, maybe Venus, other places, and then eventually go to other star systems. On the other side, that I think that there is also big revolution going out in genetic engineering.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about a week ago, Google, DeepMind, their computer that Google did, they managed to predict. They have a very strong artificial intelligence computer that can unfold protein. There are like hundreds of millions of variants of protein, and it costs a lot of money. It could be between $1,000 and $100,000 to map one protein. Now it's going to be cents. This is going to change the way we do medicine. There are also other advances. If you heard about Cas9, so we are already able to edit DNA.
Mm-hmm.
COVID, for example, AIDS, when it came in the 1970s, 1980s, it took, I think, like a few years to map it. COVID was mapped in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Remember, we had an argument about how long it would take.
Absolutely.
It's going to be decades. And I tell no, it's going to take a year and a half. I mean, it's going to be a few months, but the testing will take a year and a half.
Yeah, we'll see. My big worry is we've kind of been here before too technologically. But way back in the 70s, they tried something very similar in the States. It did not go well. Well, I hope you're right. I really do. I'm not trying to poo-poo this, but they tried something like this way back in the day too. And so I'm cautiously optimistic. How about we go with that? I'm cautiously optimistic. I think the technology, from a technological point of view, we've come such a long way from where we were. My big concern for us as a species is our ethical point of view. I'm not sure I don't know if we're more or less ethical than we were in the past. In some ways I think yes, some ways I think no. And so I feel like the technology's there. Absolutely. The technology is incredible today. What we can map, how even just the way the vaccines are going, they're going deep into RNA. We're talking into the genetic codes themselves. old vaccines never could do what these ones can do potentially. So I mean that's an incredible leap in technology. But where someone like me goes, let's wait and see, it's the ethics. I'm not like again, we there's a lot of profit drive science, unfortunately. It's not necessarily just about the wonder, it's about the money. Right. So I kind of like go, okay, let's see what happens going forward before I say yes. But a year from now, you might be right. Like you might be completely. I hope you're right. I mean, maybe we've overcome this, and it's a huge hurdle. And if we solved COVID this fast, we can solve some of the other major issues that are still here super fast too. And that's a great hope. But I mean, we're kind of still, even now, we're still in the wait and see phase of that too.
It's been tested on 38,000 people,
Mm-hmm.
the Pfizer vaccine. So yeah, they already started to give it in the UK, and I think maybe also in Canada and the US. So in the next phase they will start to give it. And I don't know. I hope COVID will be behind us in 6 months.
Oh, how we do a good deal with it will definitely change one way or the other in 6 months. I think psychologically speaking, I don't think like we're in lockdown here. Are you guys in lockdown there?
Sorry?
Are you guys in lockdown there?
Lockdown? I think so. Yeah, I've been locked down. I'm working from home, so
Yeah. No, it doesn't impact you. Like,
so I don't know if I don't go out. So I don't know.
no, okay, fair enough.
I think you cannot have gathering. In the past, you could have a gathering up to 10 people. Now they don't allow even that. And restaurant. I think they will start only do you will not be able to sit in a restaurant. You can only order out or pickups.
Okay, so that's right. So you guys are kind of like we just like where I'm at. We just entered lockdown again. We're in our second lockdown, and what I was saying is I think next year, one way or the other, like 6 months from now, hopefully we move past this. Yeah, and I think that things will change for sure. But right, I don't know if we're gonna have another lockdown. I have to go out because I'm considered an essential work with what I'm doing temporarily while I'm doing this, and I feel the hostility. I like sometimes when I go outside and it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's that like I don't know if we can do another lockdown after this one. I just don't. But I do think that regardless of whatever happens, I think next year we're definitely going to get out of this lockdown and unlockdown and restrictions. We're still, I think, going to have restrictions for a few years on some things here and there. I don't think travel is going to come back anytime soon.